Hello friends! And here's another new video on CSGO News Channel just for you. The first matches of Roobet Cup have passed. Bumych's ex-wife seems to be very close to living a poor life, having no money left. And Young will definitely remain in Navi. I have collected all the most important and interesting news. Let's go figure it all out. We will start unexpectedly with Evil Geniuses. As I said in the last video, Cirque and Breezy seem to be leaving the team soon. And then there were rumors that Stewie2K had been thinking about moving to Valorant. That is his friend's words, the one that constantly plays Riot's FPS with Stewie. Richard Lewis also shared that Stewie plays 16 matches a day, and these are not CSGO matches at all. I feel sorry for Stewie2K. For some apparent reason, he thinks that he understands CS better than anyone. During the stream, he was constantly talking about how he loves to win and strives for it. Dude, lately we've only seen defeats, and then a sudden dismissal of a good European coach. Something's not right here. Are you willing to change something? I think not. So, it's probably better to spend your free time playing Valorant, isn't it? I'm eager to be a winner, but I play 16 matches in Valorant a day and I won't listen to the coach. If I was the owner of an organization where there is such a player, I would fire him immediately. They were supposed to go to the Pinnacle LAN tournament, but instead they sent party astronauts there. I really want to win, but I will skip the tournaments. No one who really has a winner mentality will say that. Everything looks like soon the EG main lineup will go through a disbanding process. Apparently, that's the reason why Geniuses bought 15 players at once, so that at least someone would definitely stay. But there seems to be nothing left of Flashpoint. Remember that very tournament where the teams played for $1 million and that was even not among the top teams? So, what a surprise! But this scheme apparently does not bring a lot of money and the project is rumored to be closed. All employees were fired back in January, the site is not working, and the last posts on social networks were in July last year. Flashpoint's partners, who in fact paid for participation in the tournament, includes a list of many teams, such as Contact, Envy, FunPlus Phoenix, Gen G, Man Lions, Dignitas, MIBR, and Cloud9. The funny thing is that among this list, only the last 2 teams are still playing in CS. The rest either froze their compositions or left the CSGO altogether. In general, the monopoly with ESL and Blast is gaining new momentum. And considering that it seems like the Shakes are planning to absorb the Blast as well, it looks like soon we will have only one major tournament operator. Now fans have given Flashpoint a new official name, Trashpoint. And there's nothing even to object to. And here's some news about Shox. He decided to speak up about the reason he left Liquid. The other day, he finally told what happened. It turns out that he agreed to move with his whole family to America in order to stay in the USA more. However, almost all the tournaments were moved to Europe, so everything was cancelled and in the end, he still had to break himself apart. He lived in hotels and in other places like that most of the time. He trained according to the American time, that is. He sat down for debriefing with the team at 7 PM and went to bed at 3 to 4 AM in the morning. And since the beginning of the year, he has spent less than 25 days with his family. As a result, because of this, he felt burnt out and decided to leave Liquid. However, he added that he has now rebooted himself and that he is ready to break into battle again, only this time in Europe. Where would you like to see Shox? Another piece of news came from Navi. The organization stated that Young will play for the team at IEM Cologne, but no one has said anything about his transition to the main roster yet. Even the player himself still doubts this. Navi has a completely different level of CS and understanding of the game. I would say that this level is one step higher than in the other teams I've played in. It was hard to adapt. I'm still in the process of it. I have a lot of new roles. The hardest thing was probably to catch up with the guys in understanding the game in the middle and end of the rounds. I learned scripts and roles. I was forgetting them sometimes, but I was never left with no help. I have big problems with mid calls, let's put it this way. I had to catch up with the guys, adjust to them. I'm still on probation. To be honest, I don't even know what will happen next. I see it like this. I need to play well in Cologne, better than at the last tournament. First of all, individually. Winning a tournament is one thing, but playing almost perfectly is another. Then I'll have a good chance to stay. I hope so. Friends, what you think? Would you like Young to stay in Navi and fully join the main squad? And by the way, we have to talk about Bumych. We haven't mentioned him for a long time. His wife already seems to regret that everything turned out this way. If earlier she was saying that she was not with Bumych because of money at all, and she herself was not a poor girl, now apparently something went wrong. Hubby does not give money anymore, so she has to advertise Woman of Easy Virtue in her Telegram channel. And judging by the price tag, it seems like it's not quite easy to use their services. 20,000 for 1 hour? I seem to have chosen the wrong profession. Apparently, the money from advertising has run out, so she now asks for any donations, any amount at all, even the very minimum. What's next? Advertising some of her hourly services? You need to handle it like FLAMIE by engaging in fixing the matches, and there you go. It's done.
Митяй, Егор тут? В общем, я 20к залил на энтропик против OneWin. Егор, FLAMIE, ты знаешь, что делать. Надо срочно засосать просто, в нулину.
Бля, что это старая хуйня ставит? А, сори, не в ту конфу.
Я, конечно, не ставочник, я раз в год ставлю, и то по праздникам. Но, вы понимаете, все непросто. Просто энтропик 2 победы. Бля, если не проиграют, я буду в прокуратуру писать. Блять. FLAMIE бабки верни, блять. Да ладно, если честно, классная игра была. Прикольно, мне очень понравилось. Мы с Феймоном договаривались только на первую карту, что он засосет. В принципе, то и произошло. Но вот вторую, третью... Чё-то не по сценарию, блядь.
Сань, ну так, блядь, про одну же карту, не? Договаривались вроде. Ты говорил 2-1, не?
Igor got himself in another situation. As his teammate Deco told, one day, FLAMIE forgot to log out of his account in one of the computer clubs. As a result, some joker pressed the exit button and left FPL. After that, Igor had to ask the admins to bring him back. Well, that's all the news for today. Subscribe to the channel so that you won't miss anything. Okay guys, thanks again for tuning in. See you soon.